Alright. Time for Cooking Party Part 2. I am logged into Palia. There we go. Now we're gonna go to Mai's plot. Gotta get there a little early and get a party. So that the cooking party can be done in a party. It has indeed been redecorated. That's cool. Just asking for a party and saying hi. Because Mai also said hi. Let's see, where's the mixing stations? Over here? People are talking about nameplates. Over here. I was at the wrong table. I love those trailing flowers and all the purple trees and stuff. It's actually kind of funny how the nameplate that I have is weird. Like, back when I got it, everyone had this nameplate. But ever since then, almost no one has this nameplate now. It's, this one. Because this is from the New Year's event. Sure. I will add you as a friend, random person. Now most people have either the flower ones or one of the ones from like an outfit set like that one. Eating my choppa pop. Someone's playing their Switch. Gonna let everyone know I'm gonna explore the new decor you did. Alright, let's look around. We have these lovely wisteria trellises with all the purple flowers. Ooh, look at this. This is nice. Oh my gosh. I bet this is all grown. Ooh, I hope I get some of that. That's so nice. But that's cute. Let's go in the house since I'm right here. This is so nice. I like the noodle wallpaper. Lol, the frog on the money pile. Ooh, that wallpaper's pretty too. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. That little cubby bed. It's just so nicely decorated. All the cubby beds. Ooh, giant fishies. The trophy room. I got my first trophy the other day, actually. Letting them know the new decor I like is really nice. Oh, looks like Morgan has a new outfit, so I'm gonna come over and look. People talking about the new outfit colors and stuff. They're like, tell me no so my bank can be happy, lol. Oh, it does indeed have pink, so that person is now like, oh no! Cheesiest bean burger in history, lol. I'm just getting Pokemon opened up because it's the Florgus Community Day, and I want some of those colored flowers. Alright, get my Pokeball plugged in. People joining parties. I wonder if this is like my default house, because it's actually got like the house set up and stuff. Oh no. Oh, that's a cute one. That little animal. Hold on. Just in case, I'm gonna make sure that my phone isn't coming through the stream, lol. I don't have a problem with Pokemon music, but that's not what we're here for today. Oh, I need to go get some food. Lol. Can I use this? forgot to grab food, so I told everyone I'll be right back. Do I not have any food? Let's see. Fuck it, I'll eat this jam. Alright, I'm back. Alright, roll call time. There's no one else on my roll, so I'll just have to figure it out, lol. We've got onions, tomatoes, now they're doing wheat. Oh, I think wheat is missing, apparently. Hello! Welcome to the stream. You got here just in time for the actual cooking party. They're doing roll call right now. Nah, I started the stream early because that way I could get here and get prepped and be here for like any roll calls or anything. So this is at the time the cooking party is supposed to start, so technically you're right on time. Yep, I was also just following the instructions that Mai left where she was like, arrive 20 minutes early, though this time I arrived more like 15 or 10 minutes early, lol. I have no idea when we're gonna get to me because mine is burger sauce. I think it's like the last thing, so I'll probably be the last person for roll call. Nice, so you ended up having perfect timing, lol. Yeah, you got here literally right as roll call was starting, lol. It's like perfect. That reminds me I forgot to put my pet on after the cake party last time, so I'll have to remember to put that back on after this. Okay, I'm gonna double check. People are talking about mayo, and I mentioned I'm burger sauce. Not sure what that is. Okay, that was next, lol. Alright. People talking about over prep and swapping things. Yeah, totally. I always enjoy chatting during streams, so that's lots of fun. And yeah, I would definitely not eat mayo on a burger, but I know some people like that sort of thing. I'm not a big fan of mayonnaise in general. Yeah. Yeah, some places just want to slather everything in their sauces, and you're just like, there is such a thing as too much of a good thing in this context. Lol. Everyone's kind of going over all the details of who's doing what and what people can swap to now, which isn't relevant to me because I'm on my station. That outfit's cool. That's really glowy. Yeah, Rand is always in the stream. They just don't talk as often, which is fine. I'm happy to have lurkers and chatters and all of those in between. Just have the stream up in the background for support, actually want to watch it, just listening to it. All of that is good. I'm just here to have fun, so whatever people want to do is perfect. Yep. Oh. I'm a little tired. I woke up just fine, but I ended up having a bunch of dreams last night, which made, like, just not the best sleep quality there, lol. I'm gonna drink a little bit of water. Oh, that's nice. Someone ran to the shop to buy some of the ingredients. Yeah, for like my whole life, I've always had dreams that are either horrifying or stressful. Like even the most positive dreams I tend to have at least usually fall into they're interesting, but they're always like really mentally stressful. So I always kind of end up with that. Either I'm having just horrible nightmare trauma horrifying stuff, or like at least it's interesting, even though it is draining me immensely to be participating in whatever is going on here. Yeah, looks like we got one more person joining as well, so that's good. Yeah, I actually do take melatonin sometimes when I'm trying to sleep, and it it does help me with sleeping, but I've noticed that if I take it consistently, like, I just start dreaming again eventually anyway, so. In fact, I think I start dreaming more eventually, so I have to be careful not to take it too often. So I usually just use it when I'm really having trouble falling asleep. I want to wave to the new people at my station.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey.
Ah. Yeah, melatonin doesn't always work for everyone. I'm always impressed by the people who have like 80 million ingredients, but I guess they've been like actively playing and hoarding their ingredients for a really long time. Ah, yeah, that makes sense. Like, it reminds me of when you're like so tired, you're falling asleep in your seat. So you get up and you lay down and you're just instantly wide awake. It's like, what is that phenomenon? It's the most obnoxious thing in the world. Like, but why? Ended up being too awake afterwards. Yeah, like I've always seen people be like, oh, well, why don't you read before you go to sleep? And I'm like, even if I was reading like a paper book, I would just get distracted. I would just end up hyper-focusing. Oh no. Well, I hope you had an okay sleep last night regardless of that. Ah. Well, I hope work was okay at least. Everyone's jumping, trying to let them know they're at the wrong station. That's good. I'm glad you at least got some sleep. Alright, test run time. Ah, yeah, that's good. Yeah, I work from home as well. That makes it a lot easier, because you can just kind of get up and then go do the thing you have to do. Burger sauce. Success. It's nice that I'm the only one making burger sauce, because then I don't have to worry about accidentally stealing it from someone else. Yeah. 'Tis why we work. We work to make money so we can do our hobbies. I saw that in an anime recently. Dress Up Darling. In the most recent episode of Dress Up Darling, the characters were talking about how it's nice being an adult with hobbies because you can spend a lot more money on them than when you were a kid. Yeah, that's in the second season is when that comment was it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we were really enjoying watching the second season. Yeah. We've got another friend that does that too. They wait for each season to complete, and then they just binge watch each individual season instead of watching them as they come out. Yeah, I'm happy with how nice Dress Up Darling turned out. Because I was reading it for a while before the anime came out, and the art, like, the way they kept the style of the manga, like, perfectly. And the colors and the smoothness of the animation and stuff is all just perfect. Burger sauce. I would say they upgraded from the first season, but I feel like they really, like, they definitely know exactly, like, they've kind of got everything refined now, you know? Yeah, they were asking if I made the burger sauce, and I was like, I made it already? They weren't showing the icon, that's funny. Okay, so the burger sauce is onions, ketchup, chopped garlic, and mayonnaise is apparently what's in this burger sauce on these bean burgers in-game. Oh, that's really cool. If you don't mind sharing, what animations did you help work on? And yeah, it's really crazy seeing the difference between, like, some of the animations coming out of the studios with more of a time crunch and, you know, less time that they have for it versus the ones that are coming out with, like, the bigger budgets and, like, actually giving people the amount of time that they need. It's always really nice seeing the ones that have just the absolute, like, just the beautifully smooth animations and such. Yay, I got some starred burgers this time. Yeah, one thing we've noticed occasionally that is just really sad is, like, you know when you're watching an anime and it's really good, and then the animation quality just starts steadily dropping over time? And you're like, oh no. It's like, Like, I don't know, like, and you're like, they got on more of a time crunch, less budget, like, whatever it is, and you're just like, oh, man. Most time the ketchup was there before the onions. I indeed did forget my focus food. One thing that was actually really frustrating is there was an anime that I was really looking forward to watching because the manga, they stopped it because they were like, okay, the anime's out now, we're not gonna do the manga anymore. And I was like, oh, okay. I guess I'll have to watch the anime. But then the quality of the anime just dropped like exponentially after like the 3rd or 4th episode, and I was like, oh. Okay then. Oh, it looks like someone crashed, so Maya's gonna cover their part until they come back. All those fancy effects of like the little fairies and stuff flying around are really interesting. Yay! Ah, yeah, that makes sense. And I know sometimes there are details of jobs like you can't talk about, like, you know, I do bookkeeping, so like there's a lot of, you know, confidentiality and can't talk about details, and because you don't want to, you know, out your clients and things like that as well, so. So do you do like the storyboarding and stuff, or do you just, do you do like a basic, like, sketch? Like a, yeah. Ah, yeah, that makes sense. They're just like, here's a script. What's it for? You don't need to know. That actually reminds me how apparently when they were filming the actor that was playing Spider-Man, they couldn't tell him anything about anything because he would immediately spoiler it in like an interview or something. So they started not giving him the script, and they would just give him his lines for the specific scenes he was in. And then anything that they were worried about him spoilering, they would just like pre-announce and stuff. Hello! Welcome to the stream, our first time chatter. How you doing today? Oh, people in game are talking about their focus foods. Whoops, it was me. I'm the one that did it. Ah, yes! I just didn't recognize your name, lol. I'm not always the best with names. Ah, okay, that's cool. I'm also trying to multitask because I'm trying to pay attention to the cooking party in Palia and also pay attention to... Do you like it? I love my little slime model. Bouncy, bouncy, bounce. Yeah, I think part of that is just the ADHD hyperfocus that sometimes kicks in, where I start doing one thing and then I just kind of like zoom in on that really hard. Do I? Oh, dang, I do just need one more follower to reach affiliate. Wow. I'll have to check the other things. Because I think I've probably had... I know I was working on my way to getting the 3 watchers on average per stream, so I'll have to check that as well. That's crazy, I didn't even notice. Oh my gosh, thank you so much! Yay! Thank you everyone who has helped me get the 25 followers I need to reach affiliate. That's so exciting. Yeah, I'll have to check my my other thing, because the only thing I hadn't finished yet was the reach an average of 3 followers per stream. Yeah, that totally makes sense. Yippee! Indeed! Yeah, no, I can imagine some of the bigger animations would take forever. Oh, whoops. It's my bad. I just did it again. Just letting them know in the game that I just got enough followers to reach affiliate on Twitch and got excited. Yeah, I'm not surprised that open world games take a lot longer. Look at the heart. The heart is think of the heart as kind of like the eyes. It's the eyes and the mouth. Everyone's congratulating me. Yeah, as I am a shape-shifting slime, I have plans to work on my other forms over time. I just have not gotten there yet because obviously I need to get all my basic stuff like my emotes and my stream badges and stuff like that. No, not my core. Well, yeah, and like I mentioned, Rand is also here, so I think that's 3 people. Well, I actually have a redeem now. Yes, I do now have all of my emotes and my stream badges and stuff, so I think now I can finally start working on my other forms. And yeah, I do finally have redeem badges for the Mimikyu stuff that Sina VT made. So, if you guys want to see me wearing the Mimikyu onesie or the Mimikyu plushie or any of that stuff, you can use your channel points to redeem those. I got a cooking trophy. That's fun. I don't know any language equals I speak what I speak. I think first things first for my forms, I'm probably gonna go with like a humanoid slime-ish type thing. Oh, my Mimikyu plushie. All right. There we go. Mimikyu plushie. Oh, focus check. Sounds like feeling like I work at McDonald's right now. Yeah, the idea is it'll I'm thinking about doing kind of like a slime, like a mixture where it'll still be very slime-ish, but it'll have like, you know, a head and torso and arms and stuff and legs. I need to get some sketches drawn up for my concepts. Yeah, it will be a whole new model. I'm thinking about just doing the, ooh, I got cooking medals. Yeah, oh my gosh, autocorrect. Yeah. I'm gonna do, I need to get like this, I want to do like an in-between, like a slime humanoid model before I move into doing my completely separate ones. Yeah, I've never actually gotten, any of the medals before. Those are actually my very first medals, which is cool. But I think that's also because I've never been level 10 in something before. Yeah, because eventually I want to have like a bunch of different models, and I'm gonna start with the slime humanoid and then move into like different types of things, just like whatever I feel like. Nah, I'm gonna make everything by myself because I'm having a lot of fun doing it. But if I ever want any help, I'll definitely let you know. Thank you, Hawkins. That's very nice. I was gonna craft my burger sauce and then someone used the onions for something else. And yeah, I've found that doing all my own stuff for all my models and assets and stuff has been really fun because it gives me something to draw. And obviously, like, I really love drawing. It's one of my major hobbies and stuff. Ah! Well, I hope you have a very restful sleep tomorrow. Jeez. I'm glad that you're at least getting a lot of money for working on your days off. That's good. Yeah, because I've noticed sometimes, like, even if I want to draw, it's like, okay, well, what am I going to draw? You know? So now I always have something, because it's like, okay, well, I'll draw something for my model, or I'll draw something for my emotes, or I'll draw a redeem, or whatever. Nice, that's awesome. Do they do, like, time and a half at your job? Or is it just that extra bonus? I'm still leveling up pretty quick. I don't think I'm gonna eat that jam as my focus food, because I don't know if I can use it in cooking later. Yep. The only things on my channel that I did not make myself are the Mimikyus, which, as mentioned, were made by Sina VT. She was posting on her Twitter that she was giving them away for free for like 48 hours before she had to put a price on them. So I've been repping those for her because her stuff is so freaking cute. Ah, that makes sense, yeah. Yeah, it'd be whatever the contract you've set up with each individual person is. Nah, I do all my own art. Hawkins is just one of our lovely chatters and friends. We're all friends here. I'm friends, you're friends. Yeah, technically I'm my own artist, lol. I am my own artist, and occasionally I rep things from other indies. Thank you so much! Yeah, I worked really hard on them to give them, like, just the right vibe. As I mentioned in my Discord, getting the shading on my dance emote was kind of weird because I screwed it up when I was first making it. So I ended up having to spend a bunch of time like deleting layers and adjusting the sizing and shifting where stuff was before I could get it where I wanted it. But yeah, I think my favorite of my emotes, I really like the heart emoji and I really like the dead emoji. I actually used the dead emoji as a base for the posture check redeem. I mean, if you wanted to, I've got a lot of my own ideas. The idea I'm having for my slime, I'm probably gonna do like the slime background, so we'll have like sitting, you know, on the... Here, let me go into the mix menu so I can use my... not move the entire screen. So I'm thinking of having like kind of like a bed of slime almost, like a beanbag kind of, and then like the person would be sort of sitting in it, like sinking into it, like, you know, merged into the slime. You know, that reminds me, I should probably make an art channel in my Discord so people can post things in there. And then we can talk about art and stuff, since a lot of us are artists. So yeah, if you want to draw some of that stuff, feel free. I will... It's always fun seeing other people's art, regardless. So yeah, I'll make an art channel in the Discord, and then we can all, like, post in there and share ideas and stuff. That way, if anyone ever wants, like, ideas or anything like that. So yes, if you want to draw art and concepts, feel free. I like seeing other people's art anyway. Yeah, I'm gonna make a note for myself. I'm just gonna type make art channel and then not send it so I don't forget. Because the ADHD is strong here. Plus then that way if I'm doing my own concepts I can be like, I'm struggling to decide between these. And I can post things in the Discord as well. Yeah, the stretch redeem is actually based off the dance redeem, and then the posture check is an adjustment of the dead emoji and a couple of others. Yes, I do love my purple slime aesthetic. I'm planning on incorporating the heart element into a lot of them as well. Like, I might do, like, the heart pupil in a lot of the humanoid models and stuff like that. Just things like that to incorporate kind of, like, the theme and the vibe. I'm also thinking about doing a version of my model that's my Final Fantasy XIV character, because my headcanon for my Final Fantasy XIV characters... One moment. Goopy throat incoming. Okay, water has been drunk and throat has been cleared, not into the microphone. Because my headcanon for my Final Fantasy XIV character is very different from how they work in-game. So I'm super excited to do one of those as well, and then if I play Final Fantasy XIV on stream, I can have my character as I actually envision them as my model on stream. So yeah, I have the idea of my slime, and I have some ideas for some other, kimono mimi animal people type things as well. I just need to actually start drawing some of the sketches for that so I can work out the details. Because I have some basic ideas, but for a lot of them I don't have, like, the specific outfits. I also probably need to come up with, like, an air quote canon outfit for my 14 character. I think the other reason I was going to start with my slime form is I have a lot more of a solid idea on what I'm going with that one. And that one will be a lot easier to still do as a PNG tuber, because I'm not planning on having as many, like, blinking and blah blah blah. But yeah, I'll definitely share some of my concepts in the art channel that I make, and then we can kind of all, like, share ideas and work on that sort of stuff. And if anyone wants to use it for any of their projects they're working on, like, hey, here's this thing I'm doing, and I want some advice on blah blah blah, that'll be a great use for it. Maybe I'll make, like, a general art share channel, and then, like, an art discussion. I don't know. I might just make a general art channel, and then if we end up needing another one, we can do that. Because I have a lot of concept. You know, I might just make, like, a custom outfit for my 14 character instead of trying to base it off of stuff in the game. Because that could be fun. Like, just design. Like, grab a couple of pieces of items in the game for, like, inspiration and then put them together, like, how I would want them. That's awesome. So you did, like, an adoptable? Or did you just sell the sketch? Actually, one of the things I'm most excited for about affiliate, other than, you know, I'm advancing as a VTuber, so exciting. Oh, that's cool. So you, like, that's neat. So you, like, sold the sketch of part of the work in progress. That's awesome. That would be a really fun, like, souvenir for the fans as well. I just completely lost that thought. Where did it go? What was I saying? Come on, brain. You can bring that back. Oh, geez. What was the sentence I was just saying? Because we were talking about the sketch. And we were talking about 14. Ah, that's cool. Yeah, I don't remember. It's totally gone. Whatever it was I was saying has vanished into the ether. I guess I'll just go back to talking about the 14 outfit. Cause yeah, because like I have the ideas of like the concept of, like, the lore of my 14 character. Like, they're a bard, and they're a delivery Makote, and all that stuff, so, like, I might grab all that stuff. And yeah, that makes sense. That with copyright issues, you would need permission from the creator. It's cool that they let you do that. I'm sure the fans were absolutely stoked. Yeah, maybe I'll do like a pseudo mood board for my Final Fantasy XIV character to put together to come up with a custom outfit. That makes sense. When you have a good working relationship, there's a lot more things you can do. I think one of the nicest things about doing the cozy games is it's so much easier to chat with everyone while playing, because you don't need to, like, put so much of your focus into the one thing. Come on, tomatoes! So yeah, next time I'm doing some drawing, I've got some downtime where I'm not sure what to do. I will work on doing some of those sketches. And after the stream is done, I'll make that art channel so we can all share and chat about our art in there. Did you do anything else while you were in Japan? Yeah, that sounds like a process. Hopefully you got to do some sightseeing or something like that while you were there as well. Oh, that's fun. Was it super cold when you went, or did you go during, like, the summer? Because I think if you go during the right time of year, you can see, like, the ice sculptures and stuff, right? Yeah, I've heard it's really cold up there. Yeah, I would imagine. I just travel vicariously through the stories and pictures of others now with the whole immunosuppressed thing. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, it must have been fun to go with friends. Did you guys, as I mentioned, did you guys go in time to see any of, like, the festivals or anything? Or was it just kind of at a middle ground time of the year where nothing particular was going on? I have, like, a cheer. I'll just do a heart, I guess. Nice. Yeah, I imagine the festivals are really fun. I recently heard from one of my other friends that that 7-Eleven's owned by a Japanese company, so they're hoping to put a bunch more money into turning 7-Eleven so it's more like a konbini, and we're also freaking stoked for that. Yeah, I imagine the shrine, like, there's so many things about traveling. Ooh, I got a new furniture. I got a couch. Which reminds me, I should go water my chairs. Yeah, we've got a 7-Eleven in my town, so I'm like, ooh, I can't wait to see what they put in there. I'm so excited. Yeah, some of the shrines seem like they just have the most amazing things in them. Yeah, there's some monuments in the U.S., but because colonialism, I can't words. The land stealing that has occurred very recently, there's a lot less long-standing monuments down here. That's cool. I imagine it can be a bit tiring, but I imagine there's it's kind of like a catch-22 where like the traveling would be really cool because you'd get to see so many things, but you also wouldn't have as much like relaxation time, I would think. So many burgers. Yeah, I imagine with all the traveling, you'd definitely want a laptop. I have a desktop because I obviously don't travel. Once again, immunosuppressed, but so my work from home, it's just go into my office and work on my computer. But it does mean I can play a lot more games because we can set up the desktop to, you know, it's easier to upgrade it and keep it up with the most recent stuff. Ah, you just work on your laptop at your desk. Do you have like a dock for it and like multiple monitors, or do you just work on the one little screen? I imagine you'd want multiple screens for like animation and drawing and stuff. Yeah. Custom is nice because you can get the parts that you specifically need instead of like whatever things they decided to give you. That's cool. Yeah, my tablet doesn't have a screen on it because I just can't get used to it. I think it's because when I started using tablets, I started using them like before they had tablets with screens on them for drawing, you know? And I've noticed the tip of the pen, the tablet pen, does not line up with where the art appears on the screen of the tablet, and it really throws me off. I just can't, like, make that match. The gap in between the top of the screen and where the actual stuff is happening, my brain just can't reconcile it, and so I keep putting the pen in the wrong spot. So I found that for me, just having the tablet in my lap and looking up at my computer is easier, because then I'm always having stuff appear where my cursor is. I'm sure I'd get used to it if, like, I had to use a screen tablet, but since they still make ones that don't have the screen in the tablet, I figure I'm not going to force myself to do it until I need to. Plus, the ones without screens are usually cheaper anyway, so until it becomes a necessity, there's no point in worrying about it. Yeah, it's funny, the gap there. Like, it's like the first time you go from a controller to mouse and keyboard, or mouse and keyboard to a controller, or whatever. looks like we're doing another group picture, so I'll post that as well. Wow. What degree did you get? I ended up getting a degree that ended up being completely unrelated to the actual job I ended up doing. I have a Bachelor of Arts in Game Art and Animation, but I ended up being a bookkeeper. So... I'm not super upset about that, though, because that means I can keep art as, like, my hobby, which means I can do it purely for myself. And I don't have to, acquiesce to anyone else's demands and change things just because they want me to, or because it would be, you know, better or whatever. I can draw myself as a little bouncy slime, and no one can tell me otherwise. Nice. I'm assuming it's an art degree. Do you have a Master of Arts now? Is that how that's phrased? A Master's in Arts? Now everyone's jumping, so now jump time. Alright, I should check my photos before I... Yeah, I think I'll keep both of these. Perfect. Now I'm saying thank you. I'm gonna wave goodbye.
Hey-o.
Ah. AI degrees were still pretty early on in their infancy when I was going to college. Look at all that moolah. Oh, whoops. Decor. Time to plant. Watering my chairs. Ah, that's nice. Yeah, scholarships are good. Oh, you know, now that I'm not working towards a specific goal, I could actually use all my materials to upgrade my house. Yeah, the AI was a lot less exploitative when I was in college. Harvest. Oh, turn back. No. Apparently I can't click on the right thing today. Stop turning off the light. Light on. Oh, the blueberry is finally gone. Yeah, that sounds like it would have been super fun. I think before end of stream today I will get some stuff prepped for my house and do my, you know, water my plants and all that stuff. Since it takes a while for the machines to grind all of the wood into planks and all that stuff, I'll get some stuff in there. I got some flint. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that makes sense. Peppers. Get some more seeds. I guess I'll plant some more of that. Perfect. Yeah, that's the one of the downsides and benefits of advancing technology, I guess, is when you want to do something, but you can't. Oh, that could be really fun. Which also reminds me, I should set up a self-promo channel in the Discord so people can promote stuff if they want. So you can be like, look at this cool video I made on my channel, or whatever. gonna make that note as well. Make art channel and self-promo channel. Okay. Now that is noted, so I should not forget. Blueberries. Maybe if you're gonna post a whole bunch of stuff, just make a thread. But otherwise, if it makes you happy to draw stuff, go for it. As long as you're not, like, taking time away from something else you'd rather be doing, like, whatever makes you happy. I lagged there for a second. I got extra squished. Yeah, if you just want to do quick sketches, that's fine. If you want to do full detailed things, that's fine. I don't have a preference. Mae! Oh my gosh, thank you for the raid! You're my first raid! Oh my gosh, and new followers! Thank you everyone for the follows. Let's see, we have Noel Atlasia. I'm probably mispronouncing that. Yeah, Mae, you are totally my first raid. So congrats, Mae, for being my very first raid. Welcome, everyone. I was just at Mae's cooking party. Mae? Ah, okay, there we go. From now on, I will pronounce it as Mae. My apologies. Welcome, Mae. All of Mae's minis. And thank you for the follow, Mae. I was just in the cooking party making burgers, and now I am placing my newly gotten cooking trophy that I received from that cooking party, as well as watering my plants and doing all of my daily stuff. I have a half-finished housing plot, so I'm gonna get all my my sapwood planks and stuff created. Yeah, it is good timing. Yeah, that ended up being great timing because, as I said, you got to be the first raid I've ever received on my channel. So exciting. So yeah, thank you everyone for coming by. Thank you for the raid. I am Rena the slime. I am a lovely little shape-shifting slime here. Recently, I've been yeah, there was a lot of over prep. I have been playing a lot of cozy games recently, though technically I am a variety streamer. Been doing lots of Palia, and I did Slime Rancher for my debut. I don't have a specific spiel yet for raiders, as this is my first raid. Yeah, I've been having a lot of fun, especially with all the recent updates. Thank you for the Rep Hawkins. I appreciate it. Yeah, I stream every Monday at 4 p.m. PST. I also occasionally do extra streams, like today for the cooking party. So yeah, we're just hanging out and having fun today. Yeah, today is one of my extra streams just for the cooking party. So yeah, I will also be streaming again tomorrow if anyone wants to come by as well. I also, just today, during the cooking party, as mentioned, finally got the 25 followers I need to reach affiliate, which means I will finally be able to use my emotes in other people's channels. I'm so excited. So yeah, if you want to come hang out, chill, have fun, play a variety of games, watch me run around in circles repeatedly and jump around, get hyper-focused on random things, just to hang out, chat, all that sort of stuff, feel free to come by. So far I've done Palia and Infinity Nikki, which I finally got my house outfit in Infinity Nikki up to the level where I can freely rotate items. So on one of my upcoming streams, I am planning on trying to make a floating island. We will see how that goes. The only thing I've done in housing other than that and growing stuff is removing the house. That's basically it. So yeah, we'll get to watch me flounder at that together. Yeah, there can be a lot of stuff in Infinity Nikki. I've been playing it mostly because I enjoy making all the outfits and just kind of running around and having fun. I really like setting up all of my costumes and stuff, so. I have not played Minecraft in so long. The gap, I started playing Minecraft back when it was an alpha, which was so long ago. And so there was a pretty long time that I hadn't played it afterwards. It was to the point that I was in a modded server, and I'm like, oh, wow, a baby zombie riding a chicken? What mod is that from? And they were like, that's from the base game. I'm like, what? It is? And it's been a while since even then that I played. But yeah, so, and then I think I also played some Peak as a collab with Spence and Steve, which was really fun. I'll probably be doing some more of that at some point. I just haven't, like, scheduled something. And I'm always down for collabs in whatever game. I just have to have it, obviously. So yeah, May, if you ever want to hit me up for a collab or anything like that, we can totally do that too. Yeah, it was like a pseudo collab. We weren't streaming together or anything, but Spence and Steve was playing Peak, and so I decided to just pop in and join for a bit, so that was really fun. So yeah, I have finished watering my plants. I've watered my chairs and my tables. I'm so happy that I got all those growing chairs and tables from those cooking parties. I'm so excited to see them when they grow. Yeah, I remember you mentioning that in the Discord, which, side comment, good luck with your new job, May. I hope that goes really well, and I can totally understand why you wouldn't want to start a new game yet. If at some point you are interested in starting and you need some help or advice, let me know. I am totally glad to answer any questions you have about anything I'm playing. And yeah, so definitely keep us updated on all that, and yeah. All that good stuff. And as always, if anyone needs to raid and run or just wants to lurk, that is totally fine. If you just want to listen, if you just want to keep the stream up in the background with no sound to support, if you just want to pop out and go do whatever you're doing, always good. We appreciate everyone here. And yeah, of course, I like talking to people about games. I've actually been talking to Satine about Cookie Run recently because their stream totally got me into it, so he's been answering all my questions about it and commiserating about my failures when I accidentally misuse my items. Which reminds me, May, I don't remember if I have you in my suggested streamers, so I should check that on my channel. Alright, I've made that note for myself too, so I don't forget. I need to figure out where I'm going to put my trophies. I guess I'll just put them on the ground for now. Perfect. Yeah, maybe I'll turn this room that I'm building into a trophy room, but I'm not sure. I need to expand my property. Yeah, I've been enjoying Cookie Run. I'd thought about joining earlier on when I saw someone else playing it, but I never ended up doing it, so when Satine was playing it on stream and I saw, would it be Dogael? Dogael? It's probably Dogael because it's probably supposed to be like Raphael the Angel, you know? But I saw the new event with Dogael and some of those other ones, and I'm like, I want the horrifying Be Not Afraid cookie, which I did get. I did get the Be Not Afraid cookie. I, in fact, rolled the Be Not Afraid cookie like 5 times. Thank you! Yeah, I'll see you around May. Have a great break, and thank you so much for hosting those cooking parties. I really appreciate it. I will definitely keep an eye on them and probably join some more in the future as well. So, thank you for the raid, and I hope you have a wonderful and restful rest of your day. Perfect. And I did get the Palia roll, so I will see the pings. Bye! Alright. Now that I am finished running around in circles doing absolutely nothing on my plot, we're gonna go to the barn. And we're going to go see my animals. We're going to go see, Tamago and Sora and Egg Drop Soup and Sweet and Sour. Wait, I don't have food for them. Hold on. Oh, you have egg for me. Hello, Tamago. Okay, I can't feed you the egg. I was wondering. That'd be kinda... That would be a thing. I should probably come up with, like, a spiel for when people raid that's like, hi, I'm so-and-so. I do these things. Because I've seen a lot of people do that, and I think they're nice. I just, was not expecting to get a raid so soon, lol, so I hadn't done it yet. Yes. So we have Tamago, which is egg in Japanese, and then we have Sora, which is sky in Japanese. I probably should have swapped their names because Tamago has like frosted tips apparently. And I feel like that would fit better for Sora, but we have what we have. And then they had a baby who's over here. Aw, thank you. Yeah, I'm excited. Got to have my first raid. I reached affiliate. Today was a very productive day. I reached level 11 in cooking. So this is Sweet and Sour. Oh my gosh. He is now sparkly. Look at how beautiful he is. I bought him from the store. And he's named Sweet and Sour because of Egg Drop Soup. Wait, I should pet him. Have some pets, Sweet and Sour. Right? He didn't have sparkly when I bought him. He was just cheerful and ornery. That's so cool. I'm excited. Especially because this is Egg Drop Soup. Egg Drop Soup is the baby of Tamago and Sora, which is part of why he's named Egg Drop Soup, and partially because I'm terrible at names. He also has frosted tips. So I'm really curious what'll happen when these two have a baby. So I named him Egg Drop Soup because I was kind of hungry and also I'm terrible at names. And I figured like Tamago and Sora, so like egg and sky, right? So the egg drops out of the sky. So he's Egg Drop Soup. I should get some food for them. Oh, they could have another baby. That's cool. And then Sweet and Sour was named Sweet and Sour because I was already thinking about food. And then I noticed he had ornery and cheerful, and I was like, oh, that's perfect. Sweet and Sour is the perfect name for them. Okay, so I need to go and get some food for my peckies. Yep. I ended up looking up some names for the other two. I'm like, I guess I'll name them. I was like, should I name them something fancy? And I'm like, maybe I'll just name them something simple. Okay, all my stuff already went goodbye. Let's see. They probably just eat vegetables, right? I guess I could feed them some really fancy bok choy. Maybe? No one's chatted in the YouTube part of the stream yet that I've seen. But it's possible we have YouTube viewers. If so, hi YouTube viewers. Thank you for being here. Everyone is appreciated. I'm really curious where the frosted part of the tips are, because I don't really see the... Though Sora does have that lovely little fringe there that Tamago doesn't have. Anyway, have some bok choy. Yes. Be happy. Woo! Yes, thank you for hanging out in the stream, Hawkins. I appreciate it. It's nice to have more people to chat with. Tamago, let me feed you. I should check if Egg Drop Soup has that cute little fringe. Because I do definitely want some more of what happened. Where have I gone? I am invisible now. Alright, let's go, friends. The invisible slime. Indeed. Hello, Sweet and Sour. Oh, Sweet and Sour does have the cute little fringe, so that's good. Have some pets, again. And have some bok choy. Right? I'm like, what is even happening right now? That's a funny glitch. I wonder if I'll come back. Okay, have some bok choy. And some pets. Let's look at what effects Tamago and Sora have. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna have them have another baby. I think I will just let them hold off on that. Right? My superpower is that I'm invisible. How do you trigger it? I have no idea. Like, you can still hear all the sounds of me doing things. You just can't see me. I'll purchase another Pecky. Because then I can have that one breed with a Tamago and... or with, Egg Drop Soup and Sweet and Sour's baby. Ooh. It's... What?! Look at this! It's purple with hearts! What? That's so cute! Oh my goodness! What are we gonna name you? The most adorable little thing. It might technically still be blue. I think it's that the hearts are creating like a purple appearance, but that's so nice. What are we gonna name our adorable little heart Pecky? Let's call you Rena 2.0. There we go. This is Rena 2.0. I'll name one of the other babies after food. I was probably gonna name this one after food as well, but they have hearts! And they're purple! Kohaku, yeah. That's Maple? If I'm remembering? No, that's Kaede's Maple. Kohaku is... I'm blanking. Oh, I'm still in that party. Leave the party. gonna go get another bok choy for Rena 2.0. Technically, naming it Rena 2.0 implies that it's the... What happened here? Ah, right, Amber. That would have been a good name. I had a total brain fart on that one. I, must have hit buttons on my numpad at some point, which is what my toggles are, because I turned into a rainbow Mimikyu onesie. We're just gonna ignore that and pretend I didn't just button mash all of that, lol. Alright. Back to the peckies. I'll definitely have to put Kohaku on the burner for another pecky. I could always just buy another pecky. I wonder if I can upgrade so I can have like 1,000,000 peckies. Or if I just have to get rid of some of them eventually. I really hope that I can get sparkly and hearts. Where? There you are. There you go. I'm back! I've suddenly become not invisible, so yeah, I think the reloading the area fixed it. Alright, let's go. Now I need to go gather some wood so I can start crafting some more so I can build up my house. Right? I have returned to the physical realm. I've no longer been banished to the Shadow Realm or whatever the heck happened there. Also, yes, I do have a rainbow toggle. I'm deciding I have a rainbow toggle and an angry toggle, which I need to change my roof before I forget again. I have not needed to use my angry toggle yet because I have not gotten angry about something on stream, lol. But I'm pondering making a redeem for the rainbow toggle, potentially. It's this one. I think that should be slow enough that it wouldn't cause any issues. Oh, it's Mimikyu onesie time. Let me... Yeah, this is my angry mode toggle, how dare! It's Mimikyu onesie time, so... Here we go. Whoops. Alright, give me a second. I gotta mosey on up in here. There we go. Now I'm nice and cozy. Yeah, I might make a toggle for rainbow that's like... Yeah, that's kind of why I had them set up as point value ones. I might eventually set up an alternate location for the Mimikyu plushie so I can have them both on at the same time, but unfortunately, like, the Mimikyu onesie mostly covers the other one and it looks kind of weird, so I would need to set up, like, a second one or something. At some point, I might get, like, a plugin I can add to my computer that has, like, function buttons or something. So I can have a bunch of toggles that aren't on my numpad, because out of pure habit of, like, bookkeeping for 20 plus years, I just innately go to do that when I'm trying to type in numbers, which while I'm streaming then results in me spamming all of my toggles on accident. Oh, right, it was when I typed in 2.0. That was what did it. I don't think I need worms right now. I am totally forgetting to change my roof. There. That should be all of my roof. Okay, now we're gonna go gather some wood. Yeah, I was thinking about putting the Mimikyu, like, on top of my head or, like, laying next to me or something. And then that way I can have, like, a dual toggle that, like, puts on both of them or something. But we'll see. I haven't checked my mail yet, lol, but that's okay. Oh, I should upgrade my axe. It's completely broken. Yeah, I'd probably would need to scoot the plushie up, because the way it is right now, you can just see the ears behind the Mimikyu ear, so that doesn't really work to have both of them on at the same time. Right, I came back to upgrade my tools. Hopefully I have... I don't have any wood, apparently, so I guess I can't upgrade my tools yet, lol. That's why I specifically have them set so they toggle off the other one when I turn them on. Because then that way I don't have to worry about manually turning them off. Chopping down some little trees. I think that's gold up there, actually. Yeah, I really like how it looks when it's, like, stuck inside the slime, so I think it's probably fine to have a hierarchy of redeems that override each other. Oh no, that's just copper. That's fine. Surprise bug. Can I harvest this tree with this axe? No, I can't. I need to upgrade it one more tier. Yeah, I also might just have it be kind of a, like, whoever redeems it first or something, but I don't know. I haven't fully figured that out yet. I suppose if people start fighting over them at some point, I can work out what I'm gonna do with them. Like, maybe I'll add a longer time period instead of, like, a 1-minute timer where you can only activate them every, like, 10 minutes or something. That way people will still get to see me with the thing. And some of them don't need to be overwritten, like the Sakura flower doesn't need to, like, I can wear that with anything. Same with the rainbow mode if I do add that as a toggle. Yeah, I might adjust that, I'm not sure. I just wanted it to be 1 minute to make sure people couldn't, like, spam it in the chat over and over again, because that would be a waste of people's points. Oh, you know what? You were not in the stream when I showed this off before. Oops. Get back here. Look at that. Every time I kill something, I glow. I absorb its power. I just think that's neat. I just think it's neat. Holds up potato. Yeah, this outfit also has a quiver on the back, but I don't wear it because it would hide my fishing pants items, so. Okay, that's probably enough wood. Usually on my normal days, I stream for about 3 hours. On days where I'm doing an additional stream, I think it just kind of depends on what I'm doing that day. Because, like, today I didn't have a specific time amount that I was planning for stream because I was just doing the cooking party. I just figured since I was in the game anyway, I might as well get some stuff set up that I would have been doing regardless of if I was streaming or not. Especially with the raid. I don't want to get raided and then immediately be like, okay, bye, and then just leave, lol. Oh, which reminds me. What? City Hall store. Okay. Let's go to the City Hall and get a crafting station limit increase. Yeah, I've kind of limited it to... Yeah, and for now, especially since I'm streaming mostly as just a hobby, I've got it at 3 hours because that seems like a good amount of time. And usually by that point, like, I'm hungry, or my cat wants attention, or whatever. So. And yeah, I've already been streaming for almost 2 hours now, it looks like, so. Based on my timers I can see over there. OBS shows me my timers, which is nice. Where is City Hall? Right here? Yep. I'm gonna buy a couple crafting licenses, just so then that way when I go to place a new station, I, like, actually can. And yeah, that's one of the nice things. That's kind of why I wanted, one of the first things I made when I was making all my accounts and social medias is I made that Discord channel, because then that way I can still hang out with people even after I'm done streaming. We can chat in the channels and stuff. That's also why I have those suggestion channels, so if people want to have more, like, locations where they can have specific conversations, they can just be like, hey, could we add a channel for this thing? Okay. Now I'm actually going to check my mail before I forget again. Wow, I have a lot of messages. Dear Rena, so I don't want to make it weird, but I'm like really, really proud of you and how far you've come as a chef. Ugh, there. I've even got it. You even got it in writing. Anyway, if you want to stop by, I've got something exciting for you, so long as you promise not to acknowledge this letter in any way, shape, or form when you come. In fact, it's probably best for everyone if you burn this after reading. I will, in fact, not burn this after reading. Nio, dear Rena, I have some leftover pickles from the last order for the inn. I thought I'd send a sample your way. Thank you. I wasn't thinking about the fact that every time you level up, they send you a letter, so this is all because I leveled up in cooking from, like, level 2 to level 11 over the last couple days. Dear Rena, are you ready for the greatest challenge in your culinary career? If not, don't come find me at the inn. Making celebration cake isn't for the faint of heart. Dear Rena, looking to spice things up? Stop by and I'll let you know how to make the hottest chapa masala in town. I may have more than one idea. Dear Rena, in the mood for something sweet? Stop by the inn to learn how to up your cooking game. Wait, is fried rice supposed to be sweet? I don't think fried rice is supposed to be sweet. Rep. Dear Rena, I just whipped up a new recipe I think you're really gonna like. Stop by the inn and I'll show you how berry pie is done. Ooh, I'll stop by for berry pie recipe. Dear Rena, want to take your skills to the next level? Meet me at midnight in the oldest part of the forest and I'll share my secrets. Or you could meet me at the inn during standard working hours. You know, whatever works for you. It's just a stir-fry recipe. That's true. If you do have sweet and sour sauce on your fried rice, that would make it sweet. So I don't know if you've been over there, but the other day I placed a blueberry over by the old Nice Guy Temple. And you know what? It disappeared, like vanished out of thin air. I think there's something over there eating blueberries, and I don't think it's a choppa. Cool. Sick of burning things on your stove? Ready to start burning things in new and exciting receptacles? Tish taught me how to build a new and improved oven, and I'd love to show you the recipe. Maybe I can teach you how to make a steak dinner for me afterwards. I'll make a steak dinner for me. Dear Rena, I was sitting around the inn and thinking there was something I'd like to see more of. I couldn't quite put my finger on it, and then I realized the thing I was missing was your face. What do you say? Want to come by the inn? I've got some new recipes for ramen, and I can even show you how to make your own mixing station. Right. So I don't know if that's actually gonna require a blueberry. But I'm gonna take a blueberry over to that temple and go buy those recipes. Right? I actually haven't really gotten to eat ramen other than like the top ramen kind and like frozen ones because a lot of the stores in town always want the ramen to be spicy and I really can't do spicy things. I have a very sensitive sense of taste, so I'll be like, oh, you put pepper in this? My mouth is burning. So spicy food is a little difficult for me. Ironically, my favorite food is chili. And yeah, I've thought about doing something like making stuff from scratch and things like that. Right now, I have this really good udon that I get. It's like a... It's just like Costco udon. I put rice in it. Oh, that reminds me. My pet. Oh, everyone is leaving. You!
What can I do you for? Oh.
Maybe if I pureed the lettuce, it would be soft enough that he wouldn't even realize he was eating anything. Oh, hey, Rena. I was lost in thought that I almost didn't see you. What's up? Thinking out loud? Oof, I must have been talking to myself out loud again. It's a nasty habit. It's just... gel. His mom invited him to submit one of his pieces for the family fashion show, and he's been so consumed that I haven't seen him eat in days. Yeah, I imagine, well, you know, considering Japan is where some of that stuff is from, I imagine that would be especially a good place to get it. Some of these responses are kind of funny. Since I'm trying to go water and none of these particularly stand out to me, I'm gonna select that. That's worrying. It is. I mean, the guy does not have that much weight to lose. If his cheekbones get any higher, they'll be at the top of Mount Kilima. I just wish I could figure out some magic recipe he'll eat. I've been racking my brain for ideas, but my poor little noggin is tired. So tired. Maybe if you made something that didn't have lettuce in it, you've had better luck. Could you? I'd be forever in your debt, and so would Jell. Not that he'd admit it. Alright, let's look at the shop. Oh! He'll just give me the stations for free. That's nice. Ramen, fish tacos. Let's see. Tofu. Pie. Cake. Right. I'll just kind of go through the list and get all of these. I have enough money. Don't I already have that? Is it like an upgraded recipe or something?
I got my hands full right now.
Okay, so there's... Okay, I think that's where he was saying there was something eating blueberries. And I'll have to decide what I'm going to start cooking as my focus food. Because previously I was just eating the food that the NPCs gave me, but now that I can actually, like, cook, I suppose I should actually start doing something with it. Sadly, that was not a gold star. Alright, well, especially since it's just in a video game, I don't even need to buy the ingredients, I can just harvest them. Get over here, dragonfly. Lovely. Place blueberry. Just waiting. Like elevator hold music time. Do I need to, like, leave and come back, or...? Here, let's go inside and exit. Yeah. Let me check if it's a quest. No, it doesn't look like it. Yeah, that's actually part of the reason I bought this outfit in the first place. Was because of these horns. And also the sparkliness of the purple scales. Alright, let's Google real quick. Palia, Blueberry, Night Sky Temple. Okay. Cool. That, yes, it is just a wait and you'll get a letter later. Yeah, I thought so. What I ended up doing is I ended up buying the Founders Pack because the Founders Pack is super cost effective. Like, this is the only time I've seen a game that was like 500% value, and they weren't lying. Because the cost of the Founders Pack, I think it was like 20 bucks, is about how much it would cost, you know, like, let's go to the... So, you know, that's about how much it is to get that amount of coins. And that amount of coins will generally get you a full outfit plus. But this comes with, like, 8 outfits, plus a pet, plus a bunch of other stuff, and the amount of coins you would be getting for paying that much money. So I then used those coins to go and buy the Beast Slayer set. And as you can see, I'm not wearing the pants of the Beast Slayer set, but this is the one I have. Right? And then it's the, I think it would be at the bottom. But yeah, there's another set of pants that I got. And then I also got these weapon skins with my additional currency. So yeah. Okay. Gonna go back to my house. Place my... Right? Slimes only wear onesies, don't you know? Jumpy, jumpy. Oh, I missed. That's kind of funny. Sometimes that could also be because I'm not looking at the screen constantly. So sometimes I just miss them. Because what I have the setup as is I have 2 screens. I have my main monitor where the game is running. And then I have my second monitor where I've got OBS, which has all my chat windows and stuff. So sometimes if I'm focusing on something on my main screen, I just forget to look over at the chat. That's interesting. I wonder why there's a delay in the messages going through. I do need some fabric for another... wait, my... Ha! My farm is full of vegetables. Anything else I want to do before before I log out. That's good. I'm glad to hear that. Let's check what the crafting requirements for those new benches are. I want to make a glowworm farm. Okay. Alright, so I think that is everything for tonight. I've finished up the remainder of what I was doing. So I will go ahead and get all settled right in here and go look for someone to raid. Probably gonna eat some food, but feel free to shoot me a message. I also need to listen to that song you sent so that I can also have the earworm lol. Alright. Let's see who's online.
To cut through behind.
Ah, I'll have to look at the other song too as well then. It looks like there is a collab stream going on that is also Palia, so I guess we will raid over there. Alright, well, thank you for hanging out with me, everyone. Ah, yeah, that makes sense. And then I will see you all next time. Tomorrow if you're there, otherwise you can hit up my Discord channel. I have all the links on my Twitch. Hawkins, obviously, you're already in there. So yeah, I'll listen to those two songs, let you know what I think. And I will see you all in other parts of the internet. Yeah, and I haven't decided tomorrow if I'm going to be streaming Infinity Nikki or if I'm going to be streaming this new... I found a demo through Twitter for a Steam game that's like a cozy, like a dinosaur pulls your like island boat through the water and you can visit other islands. So I might do that or I might do Infinity Nikki. Haven't decided yet. But either way, I will see those of you that show up on Monday. Have a great rest of the day, and we are now going to raid Rhythm Rogue.
Because that one lit, right?
And then Forest and Wind. Oh my god. Nope, that wasn't it. Welcome in, Raiders!
Hello, Raider!
Oh my god. You were playing Palia, that's why. Welcome in, Raiders. How was your stream? Whoops, no, wrong one. No.
How was Palia? What were you doing?
Oh, I'm wrong. Duh, I just did the same thing.